Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast, talking about good Doctor Who. Yes, Doctor Who that we know, that we love, with companions that we adore, in storylines, in universes that we think are brilliant. Yes, it's Big Finish Doctor Who. It's Paul McGann Doctor Who. It's proper Doctor Who. It's the sort of Doctor Who that makes me happy. I shall be calm, and I shall talk about the Eighth Doctor Adventures, Echoes. Yes, the Eighth Doctor no longer exists in the monthly range, for the monthly range is long gone. But what we've got here is a 3-story box set. Let's just read the synopsis and we'll go over it. First off, as the Doctor, Liv and Helen explore the universe, they come across lost souls, troubled minds and long-kept secrets. From a lonely world with birdsong but no birds, to an English university whose undergraduates tell ghostly tales, and a distant galaxy where utopian science lives in the shadows of enormous creatures, the TARDIS crew are hunted by echoes of the past, present and future. Nicely done. See, that's a proper synopsis. Birdsong, Tim Foley, Lost Hearts by Lauren Mooney and Stewart Pringle, oh yeah, and The Slow Beasts by Dan Rebellato. I'm going to say it wrong, and I'm going to meet him at a convention and he's going to slap me about till I get his name right. Okay, Birdsong, Tim Foley, let's start there. The TARDIS arrives in an empty world where 2 souls await the rest of the colony, except the world may not be as empty as everybody thinks. There's a figure in the woods and a strangely familiar sound. As the Doctor and his friends learn more about the planet's inhabitants, the bird song they hear becomes a deadly chorus. This is a cracking box set. There isn't a weak story in here. I mean, seriously, you like the Eighth Doctor? You just need to get this. It's that simple. I could bang on about I will talk about individual stuff. You know me, of course I will. This is what we're here for. This is why you're listening to me. I will, of course, talk about the marvellous performances of Liv and Helen, and how brilliant Paul McGann is, and how much I still think the theme tunes are not quite right, but you know what, we've had it for so many years, let's just stick with it. I get that. I can do all of those things. However, I just need to additionally say these are pretty damn fine stories. Birdsong is dark. It's got, touches of, the birds and Cabin in the Woods, that kind of scary, cut off, tiny, base under siege, I guess, kind of experience. But you know what? The birds in this are so much more terrifying than any Daphne du Maurier story, and I'll go to the bank on that one. I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean. It's brilliant. It's so well structured. It's atmospheric. It's dark. It's got a superb cast. Oh my God, the cast. Well, you can experience that one yourself when you listen. Then it's followed by Lost Hearts. Now, Lauren Mooney and Stewart Pringle have currently got a stage production that's on. That started off in Newcastle, which of course is where I'm from, but I no longer live there. Otherwise, I would have been there possibly every night. And I think it's transferred to the West End, and I'm very, very happy for them. At least it's transferred to London. Anything south of Birmingham is London as far as I'm concerned. But you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm very pleased for them because they have been producing some absolutely monumentally good Doctor Who. Everything from their range has been exemplary. I love their stuff. It's so dark, and yet their comedy stuff really pulls it off as well. It's nice done. So Lost Hearts by Lauren Mooney and Stewart Pringle. Michaelmas term, 1903, in one of England's ancient universities, strange apparitions float between the quads and cloisters. While Liv and Helen protect a naive undergraduate from sinister society, the Doctor finds a ghost-hunting ally, one who happens to be the era's most foremost chronicler of things that go bump in the night. Yes, this is the celebrity historical with M.R. James. The fact that you discover it's M.R. James at the end makes you a bit surprised, because anybody listening to this realises it's M.R. James within the first 20 seconds of them turning up. Monty is a great and bumbling character, the sort of person who belongs in a Jago and Lightfoot. And you know what? I don't think I'd mind that. I actually don't think I'd mind them turning up in a Vashnarada story, in a Paternoster Row story. That would... Anyway, we'll get back to you on that one. What I'm saying is that you've got the celebrity historical, but you've also got the warping walls, the touches of the M.R. James ghost stories, the unnerving atmospheres, the twisted realities, the slightly off-kilter world. And it's given a lovely dose of Doctor Who. It's also given a lovely dose of Time Lord mythology. And you've got some weird stuff going on. And the hauntings are explained in a different way than you'd expect. And that is gorgeous. You've got your big bad. You've got all of the ingredients you need for a classic story. And it's the sort of thing you'll go, I'll just shove that one back on because it's nice. It's possibly, I know it's not another Christmas ghost story, but if you like your ghost stories and you like your Eight Doctors, well, this is a place to go. So what I'm saying is that one is great. The Snow Beasts, however, has got Derek Griffiths in it, and it takes a lot to beat something with Derek, because he is, and I don't want to use these words lightly, an absolute god of performance. Those rich velvety tones are just brilliant. The Slow Beasts. The Doctor takes Liv and Helen to see one of the wonders of the outer galaxy, Ranzoan, where immense alien figures loom over the plains and settlements of the Wren. But the Slow Beasts hide a secret that once unleashed spells doom for the entire planet. These are... Right. Can I just say the soundscapes and the world building in this box set is exemplary. It's like a masterclass in how to economically use language to produce beautiful vistas. You could feel the forest in the first story. You could feel the claustrophobic school in the second one, and in the third, and the Wizard's Hill. But you could also feel the desert world with the giant stone figures that move ever so slowly in this. It was cinematic. Truly gorgeous. Loved this box set. Absolutely adored it. I'll play you the trailer and you can decide for yourself. But until next time, be seeing you.
Does this planet have a name? It may look like England, but the 3 moons suggest otherwise.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Eighth Doctor Adventures, Echoes.
I'm the Doctor, this is Liv and Helen.
You're a colonist then? That's the promise of the Charter, a new life returning to our roots.
Night comes at night.
Creature?
It's awful. Darker than dark.
Awful! It was awful!
Monty's a medievalist, brilliant scholar, has the rooms next to mine. And these are my friends, Miss St. Clair.
From the kitchens?
And Miss Chenka.
From the nurse's office? Yes, I saw, looking in through the window, watching me. Hello? A man or a boy, I wasn't sure. Only its face. Its awful, hideous face. Like a paper lantern. Empty somehow. Hollow.
Welcome to the Forever Club.
Where are we anyway?
This, Helen, is Ranzoan.
But that's impossible.
Good, aren't they?
Each one must be half a mile high?
They're not statues, they're living creatures.
I see you're admiring our slow beasts.
The slow beasts operate at 1/1,000,000th of our own speed.
What is it?
Doctor,
Yes?
it just blinked.
Big Finish. For the love of stories.
That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Everything discussed is the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. For early access to reviews, follow the show on YouTube or Twitter @TinDogPodcast. To contact the show, email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.